Hey everybody, this is John. I've been promising, I promised at one point I was going to do one of these a day, and I've found that to be a little challenging. But I'm going to do a couple now because I have a few things on my mind. And the first is the war in Afghanistan, which has been troubling. We're at a critical juncture, and we have to make a decision as to what we're going to do. For many of you who know me, my position is that we should leave. We First of all, we never declared war going in there, and it makes me really uncomfortable that we even went there in the first place. We may have jumped the gun in some ways, apparently, but that's for another day. Another important reason, though, assuming that we should have gone there without the declaration of war, is that we have no real reason to stay. If Osama bin Laden is in fact still alive, where's the last place on earth that he's going to go? Wouldn't it be the place where we could potentially kill him, where we have troops, where we have the wherewithal to capture and or kill him? So there's really no reason to stay there for that. Then the last reason is that I hear that we want to stay is because we want to prevent the Taliban from taking over Afghanistan and making it a safe haven and breeding ground for terrorism. Now, I don't want to give anybody any funny ideas, of course, but just a quick note that 15 of the 19 hijackers came from Saudi Arabia. So if we're going to be in the pre-crime business, which is apparently why we're still there, it would seem to make more sense to go to Saudi Arabia, as opposed to the country where some of those hijackers happened to go through and maybe did some training for other reasons. But again, I don't want to give anybody any ideas that we should invade Saudi Arabia. I'm just trying to illustrate a point. The pre-crime business is kind of is a touchy thing. We shouldn't be in that, and we certainly shouldn't be in the nation-building business. The people who live in that country, all the different ethnic groups who speak different languages, who don't know each other, don't know how to talk to one another, the different cultures. It's important that they decide how they want to be governed and how they want to live. Let's move on now. We accomplished most of our mission. It's time to come home. It's not constitutional to be in this nation-building business, and it's clearly not practical. So it's time to come home, send the troops home. Let's unwind as quickly as possible.